Help yourself to the mane and tail all you want, but don't you dare look at his prized brush, the verticoli, or he'll knock your block off. That's Will Ferrell in Blades of Glory, the figure skating cult classic that never quite broke into mainstream the way other sport comedies did. If you know one line from the movie, it's probably some version of that one. Will Ferrell plays Chazz Michael with total commitment. No wink to the camera, no acknowledgement that any of this is absurd, which is exactly what makes it land. Chazz and his reluctant new partner, Jimmy McElroy, are two disgraced solo figure skaters, banned from singles competition, forced into the sport's first male pairs team. They hate each other, and their first night as roommates says everything about why the partnership shouldn't work. Chazz spends a full minute introducing Jimmy to his hairbrush, not describing it, worshiping it. Handmade in Italy, carved from illegal whalebone, one of 11 made that year, and he loves it. In his words, more than he could love a human baby. When Jimmy so much as reaches for it, Chazz yanks it away and threatens him. Jimmy, who you'll recognize as Napoleon Dynamite, plays the reaction just as well. Jimmy doesn't escalate. He just processes each new absurdity with the same flat, wounded confusion, which is what makes the scene a genuine two-hander instead of one guy's bit. Then Jimmy goes to claim the top bunk. Chazz stops him cold. Sorry, I already called it. In my head. Jimmy protests, that's not how calling something works. There's no vote, no discussion. Chazz doesn't argue the logic. He just says, get used to it, Jimmy. You're in Chazz's world now. It's a throwaway gag, but it's also a perfect comedic x-ray of a very real instinct. The belief that a partnership can run on one person's terms as long as that person is confident enough about it. Here's what makes it actually dangerous instead of just funny. Pairs figure skating is not a sport you can win alone. Every lift, every throw, every landing depends on two bodies moving as one unit. If one skater is optimizing for himself, his brush, his bunk, his rules decided unilaterally before the other person even gets a vote, the routine doesn't just suffer, it becomes physically impossible. You cannot lift a partner you refuse to actually partner with. That's the part people miss when they laugh at Chazz. He's not just selfish in the abstract, he's selfish inside a structure that mathematically requires the opposite. And that's not unique to figure skating. Any real partnership, a business, a marriage, a team at work, runs on the same physics. The moment one person starts making the calls in his head and expecting the other person to get used to it, the partnership stops being a partnership. It becomes one person's world with a second person standing in it. We all grew up hearing, there's no I in team. True, as far as it goes, but Chazz proves you don't need an I to wreck a team. You just need someone who quietly makes it my world instead. There's no my world in team.